Hello, third graders. It is another wonderful day. I hope you guys are having a great start. We are going to be continuing to work on your PowerPoint projects. I am hoping that you are really enjoying the creativity that PowerPoint allows and that you're having fun making the different decisions and being really creative with these projects. Today, you guys are going to learn how to do animation. Last time we learned transitions, and if you remember, for a transition, that's when the whole slide moves. For animation, that's where individual pieces can move. So, for example, if I click on animation, right now you can see everything is grayed out. I can't click on anything. It won't let me. And that's because I haven't told my computer what I want to move. So I need to do that. And the way we do that is by clicking on things and highlighting things. So if I click on this title, you can see that these options now come available. You may do an entrance effect, an emphasis effect, an exit effect. You may also do a motion path. However, I ask that you only do a basic or a complex. Do not do a custom path. We will get into that next year, but I am going to ask that you do not do the custom paths. Basic or complex is okay. To get a animation, click on what you want to animate and choose the effect you want to have. Maybe I want to do this bounce in. And you can see that it went ahead and put on that effect for me. You can also see that over here I have a star next to this rectangle. That tells me there's an animation on this. Now, maybe I want to have my name move. And I can go ahead and choose an effect here. Maybe I want to do a drop in. And you can see that my name is now moving. Notice that when I did this, I got a number 1 next to this title and a number 2 next to my name. That's because the title is happening first, my name is happening second. If I want to reorder those, I can hit this button right here. When I hit reorder, it will tell me the different things that are happening. If I hit this button right here, you can see that it switches them. Now my name is happening first and my title is happening second. So I can use these arrows to change the order that the animations are happening. If I want to get rid of one, I can simply click on it and hit the delete button and it will delete it. Now there are a couple of rules for animation. Number 1, your item can only move one time. So this title, I only should have one number next to it. My name should only have one number next to it. And that's because third graders, when we are watching a presentation, you as an audience don't want to watch 5 or 6 things, or the title move 5 or 6 times. That would get quite boring, and so we don't want that. So just one time. Let's come over here and look at slide 2. Again, click on the title and choose one that you want to do. And now I'm going to go ahead and look at this. There's a couple different ways to do it. If I just click on the box and choose a animation, you can see that right now these each come in one by one. You can also see that I have the number 2, 3, and 4 all next to them. Again, if I want to get rid of them, I can go to reorder and delete, or you can actually just click right here and hit delete. Click on the number itself and hit delete. Maybe though, I want this all to come in at once. If I highlight the text like that, I'm highlighting the text, not just clicking on the text box, and now choose one, you can see that all 3 sentences come in at once and they all have the same number. That's because they're all happening at in the second position. They're all happening second. So either way is okay to do it, but just know that you have some options. Over here, when you're working over here, you want to make sure that you, when you're looking at your animation, you want to make sure that you leave it on the click. Do not change it to any of these other ones. Leave it on click, please. And you want to keep the duration about the same. This is what the computer is recommending. This is what the computer has said, hey, this is a good speed for this animation. You want to leave it on there. You don't want to change that. One thing that you could possibly change though is the effect options. Sometimes there will be some options here and you can go ahead and use that if you would like. Again, I ask that when you do this, you can choose a motion path, but I ask that you only use the basic or the complex. So if I want to do this one, that is just fine. But I ask that you only use those ones. Do not come up here to custom. Please only use the basic or the complex if you are choosing a motion path. I think that is it for directions. If you have questions, please feel free to ask Mrs. Kias. She'd be happy to help you. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see your projects.